Good afternoon, my sunshine class. I'm pretty excited because today is the first day of spring. And spring is the season where we get to see a lot of flowers and plants start to bloom. What important critter helps with all of those flowers growing? Did you say worms? You're right. How'd you know? You're so smart. Oh, right, the book. Well, I was inspired with it being spring to read this book so we can learn more about worms. Are you ready? Wonderful Worms by Linda Glazer. Pictures by Loretta Krupensky. That means she's the illustrator. Wonderful worms. Earthworms are fat and wiggly, like my fingers and toes. They live where it is cool and dark and damp, where roots spread out like underground trees. Worms feel sound with their whole bodies. They feel thunder when I walk. They are wonderful diggers. They dig passageways and burrows. But they don't use shovels or fingers or toes. What do you think they use then? How do they do it? They eat their way and move along. Munch, 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 munch. They stretch out long and thin and squeeze in short and fat. Stretch and squeeze, stretch and squeeze. Eat and dig and move and dig. Earthworms mix and turn the dirt as they dig and tunnel in the earth. They make the soil soft and airy so the roots of plants can breathe and grow. Here you can see one of the earthworms creating a passageway all the way underneath the roots. Worms don't have eyes or ears or a nose. They do have a mouth, though. And they need food, just like I do. But they eat dirt and rotting leaves. Sounds delicious. They swallow tiny pieces, and inside the worms, the food changes. When it comes out of their tail ends, it makes the earth rich so plants can grow. So it's like they create food for the plants. Earthworms are my helpers, the underground gardeners. We work hard in the dirt in my garden. They're home. This page has a lot of really neat scientific facts about earthworms. I'm just going to read you a few of my favorite. Why are earthworms so slimy? Ugh. Their skin needs to be moist in order to breathe. That means kind of wet. That's because earthworms breathe through their skin. Also, moist skin makes it easier for earthworms to move through their burrows, their underground tunnels. If an earthworm dries out, it will die. Let's see. Why do earthworms come out when it rains? It's believed that they come out because their burrows are flooded and the water is no longer fresh. Let's do one more. Why don't we see more worms outside during the day? Worms are night animals. Because there is a danger of drying out during the day, they poke out of their burrows to find something to eat only at night. Pretty neat. Maybe you can go and find some worms too. Remember to be nice.